crazy days
of summer. All right. Hello, folks. Welcome to Fearmonger Friday. Fandango Friday. And I'm in Louisiana, and James P. Madonna is in New Jersey. And he's not in Old Jersey. He's in New Jersey.
Right. Not a dirty jersey that needs laundering, but it can be.
Yeah, and I live close to New Orleans, not Old Orleans, which is in France. Now, we're doing Fandango Friday, and he's going to lead us off with a musical accompaniment.
All right, and it is Fandango Friday. The weeks or the weekdays fly by fast. Those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Mr. Ronald Theriot is having a tropical heat wave, 96 degrees and high humidity.
Well, one good thing about Louisiana is when we get these high 90s, the humidity will drop. So it'll be like dry heat. So you walk around and you might pass out because of the heat. Like I was walking a half mile today after work around 2:30, and I started feeling kind of woozy. I said, "Oh man."
Oh yeah, it'll definitely suck the energy and the electrolytes out of your body. If for those of you that are like spending all kinds of money on sports drinks, don't do it. Go to Walmart and get the Walmart brand Pedialyte, the generic Pedialyte.
Great value.
Which lemon lime, it's delicious. It's refreshing. It's way better than Gatorade and all that crap. But what's for dinner tonight? I made the Cuban style black bean soup with smoked sausage sliced up, and that I got at Whole Foods, North Country smoked meats, whatever, North Country, and from New Hampshire, and then it's very high quality pork, no gristle, no very low fat, and it's good. It's good. I mean, I put some of my chili peppers that I grew in my garden when I was back home, and I had so much that I harvest that they're still in the freezer. I still have more left of the habaneros and such. Whole paycheck around here. Well, I don't buy everything there. If I have the money, I'll splurge on a big bone-in ribeye steak, black Angus ribeye. I'll splurge, or on deep sea scallops. But in general, I only select the best values.
You don't go there for everyday shopping, yeah. Now, before we start on the liqueurs, I just want to say this to you folks. They told you to get it, and you got it. And they said if you got it, you'd have all your freedoms back, and you could do all the things you liked to do before. Well, listen up, you rubes. You fell for it. You bought it. Hook, line, then sinker. You got it, and now you're going to have to get it again and again and again. Oh, how fooled you got, you rubes. Ha, ha, ha. A boy.
Oh, by the way, this is the official smiling face from the seaside resort of Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York, the official smiling face. And the reason why you've been fooled is, thank you, everyone who appreciates Ronald Theriot's YouTube channel.
And I don't know my favorite IPA. I'm not sure. Torpedo, maybe Torpedo.
Yeah, the reason why you fools are fooled is because they announced the Dr. Lewinsky, Kopensky, Kashmensky, whatever the hell her name is, the brunette. The CNN showed the whole panel of government doctors, and they said that if you're fully vaccinated, okay, they never said this before. If you're fully vaccinated, you still might end up in the hospital with severe symptoms from the Delta variant. Now, before today, they said that, the vaccines are working very well against all the variants, including Delta. Well, don't fly. If you fly Delta, you'll
Right. They said, oh, it's a magic pastrami, booby. You need to get the magic pastrami, booby, and then everything's going to be all right. And now,
and I wish I had a. Well, actually, I'll be having a very rare prime rib sandwich, not a high corned beef or hot pastrami, because I'll be at my. I won't be doing any shows this weekend. I'll be at my sister's house this weekend because she wants to do something for my birthday, which is Sunday. And she's got these prime. She prepares a lot of food, and I told her, I says, I don't want no gifts. I don't want no presents. I don't want no money. Just feed me well. Lots of good food and grog is enough for me. I says, that's the place to be, over by Lisa's house. But anyway, we have some delightful new products, liqueurs or flavored, flavored hooch.
I think matzo soup might be the cure-all for what is ailing us now. But I don't have any matzo soup on hand.
Matzo ball soup. It's actually quite tasty. I've had it in a diner a couple times.
I'd like to try. Now, I have this party bucket.
You're going to close your eyeballs and reach in there, right?
This party bucket, ladies and gentlemen, is from the 99 brand. It's 99 proof. All the bottles of the liquor in the bucket are 99 proof of all assorted flavors, all assorted varieties, for $7.99. Now, here we go. We're opening up the bucket.
Right. Yeah. Move your hand around. Yeah.
99. Yes, and 99 Brands is part of the Sazerac Company, which is an independently owned company owned by Mr. and Mr. William Goldring of New Orleans, Louisiana. Mr. and Mr. William Goldring.
I imagine they have very elaborate wedding bands because their name is Goldring, so or Goldfinger or Gold Member. Yeah.
Oh, right. It was Goldfinger. All right.
Yeah.
So they have the Goldring Foundation in New Orleans, which supports all sorts of various charitable causes. All right, now, and I'd like to know what those causes are.
Yeah, right.
Now, here we go with the selection, and I'm pulling out the 99 Whipped. I feel whipped this week.
Whipped.
You feel whipped.
Yo, you feel whipped with the heat wave over there. Look at that. Liqueur 49.5% alcohol by volume.
So apparently they're trying to intimate whipped cream with a strawberry, well, like a strawberry shortcake type of thing. It's Polynesian Products Company, served chilled. Yes.
I wonder if it's a vanilla liqueur because it has cream, it has whipped.
Well, all I can go by, look, all kidding aside, all I can go by in my case is that it's got this cartoon drawing of, I assume, Cool Whip or whipped cream with a cherry.
Or shaving cream.
Yeah, I hope it's not Cool Whip. I hope it's real whipped cream and a cherry. But there's no indication. Let's see on the label here if there is an indication of what I'm dealing with. And no.
These are the lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer.
Right. I feel kind of whipped, by all of this propaganda, beating me down, bringing me down, getting me down. But at least Joe Biden's in office.
The booster's coming. The booster's coming, people.
The booster is coming, booby. All right.
Hey, booby.
The booster's coming, you rubes. Now, anyway, you know what's born every minute in this country?
Yeah, P.T. Barnum said it.
All right, now. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha.
And ha, ha, ha. Before, I had to drink ice water to get the flavor of that Fonseca, whatever the hell that was, port wine. I'm still sipping on it. What was that? 2020? Yeah, 20. What's that?
Yeah,
20%. 20%
20%. Yeah, I could see that it was getting you a little exuberant.
Okay. Yeah. Now, I have a rather interesting yet exotic liqueur. You remember when Justin Wilson used to say Baton Rouge? Baton Rouge. Yeah, I like the way he pronounced it. Anyway, Red Suspended. He's probably passed away, the poor guy.
Yeah, he died, unfortunately. I didn't mean he was an old man. Baton Rouge, that means red stick, red baton.
Oh, but a baton, like a walking stick.
Later on, if we have time, I'll tell you where they came up with that name, Baton Rouge.
Okay. Okay, I have Chambord.
Oh, yeah.
Chambord, the Cleveland Clucks, the Cleveland Capons, which is a castrated chicken. The Cleveland Capon, Chambord. And I have a very elaborate explanation on the website. Welcome. It says our magnifique process. Welcome to the Loire Valley, the home of Chambord liqueur. This is where the
Loire.
Yes, Loire. The home of
Chambord.
Loire. Okay, Loire. It's a nice name for a daughter. Name your kids after liquors. The home of Chambord liqueur. Well, Polly Anna is a good. I'm sorry, Polly Esther is a perfect name for a girl. Polly, middle name Esther. Polly Esther. This is where the magic happens, and where our unmistakable, velvety smooth black raspberry liqueur is made. Okay, and then it has some elaborate photos, and I'll post the link. We start with the first infusion by extracting all of the delicious juices from our blackberries, raspberries, and black currants. So they currently do this. The juices are then mixed with the finest French spirits, which I guess is a mystery, and left for 4 weeks to infuse and unlock the rich flavor. That infuse means the alcohol will draw out the essence from the fruits. The berries are then ready for their second infusion. They do it with herbs, by the way, to make a tincture, medicinal herbs.
All right. I'm going to do a screen share to show the website, okay?
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, so people can see. We'll get back to Jean-Pierre. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a chambord.com. And the third and final stage, we refine our luxurious liqueur. Our berry infusion is blended with flavors, all natural black raspberry and high quality regular, I guess, red raspberry. What are they going to say? Poor quality, as well as with a combination of exquisite XO, which is Roman numerals, right? A cognac, I guess, Madagascan vanilla, Moroccan citrus peel, wow, and delicate honey. Little violins involved here. Finally, we balance the flavor to ensure we achieve the exceptional character that our liquor is known for. And that's it. We have here, you're calling it, our mouth-watering ingredients, et voila, et.
Voila.
All that's left now is to enjoy. Okay,
and,
so
XO brandy is the highest grade. You've got VS, very smooth. You got VSOP, very smooth, old pale, and the highest grade is XO, extra old. So
Extra old. Well, it applies to liquor. It's good news when it comes to liquor, not with women that you're dating.
right.
Extra old.
16,
So anyway.
16.5% alcohol, imported by Brown Forman, another family-owned company. So we got two family-owned companies so far.
Oh wow, wow, and it definitely is a succulent sounding liqueur that I never had before, but I will have it after Mr. Jean-Pierre tells us what he has.
And good evening, gentlemen. I thought, okay, I guess we started early. Didn't know, but it's all good. But tonight, I'm drinking 35% alcohol by volume Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. That was one of the things that Jay is either that or the Taka whatever lemonade, which I had the other night, and I thought, I'm not big on clear spirits, vodka and gin just.
Here we go.
But yeah, so the Tennessee Honey is what I'm consuming tonight.
Well, wait. You see, we're doing a screen share here. Hold on, we're gonna get to you.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Do full screen for Jean-Pierre when the time comes.
I am. All right. Finest cognac, French exquisite French spirits, which is probably grain alcohol, and black raspberries. Whole raspberries, blackberries, and black currants, from where all the sumptuous flavors are extracted. XO cognac. Next comes our distinctive XO cognac, cask aged for at least 6 years. That's long for cognac, because a lot of cognac is only aged 2 years. Madagascan vanilla. France used to own Madagascar, and they ruled Madagascar until 1960, so France probably still controls their economy through neo-colonialism. All right.
That's where the lemurs are. Yeah.
Moroccan citrus peel. France used to own Morocco. Well, now we're starting to notice a pattern here. And honey and aromatic spices. So, I'd love to try this. I got to put this on my to-buy list.
Nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, ginger. Hey, I wasn't kidding when I said succulent liqueur.
Hey, James, what's the ABV on that?
16.5.
16.5. That's pretty okay. I guess we could say what dessert? A dessert liquor? I don't know. What would you say?
Yeah. All natural flavors, dessert liqueur, and yeah. So anyway,
Would this be a dessert liquor? The Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey, 35% ABV is in that. I had it in my freezer before I picked this up on my way home this evening. Stopped at a liquor store not far from where I'm staying at in my apartment, and threw it in the freezer and cooled up a little bit. So actually during lunchtime, threw it in the freezer. So I'm sure it's gonna have a better flavor cold, than it is warm, sitting on room temperature.
Oh no, you don't want to drink these warm. No.
Yeah.
Ronnie, you can join now. Go run and get Ronnie. Go join and get a go run and get a liqueur and join. I mean,
Here's my glass, as you can see. A little, shot glass, just a little pour, no ice. It's already cold. So
now hold on, Jean. Hold on. I didn't get to do mine, but I was going to do the screen share. But I think if you look at the Jack Daniel's website, they're just saying they use wonderful, fabulous honey and fantastic Jack Daniel's. That's okay, Jordy. We noticed you were a little exuberant last time.
Yeah, I bought the miniature bottle of that the other day, and I tried it, and I was pretty impressed with it. It really went down pretty smooth. Again, I had it also in the refrigerator because I guess this and styles like this, with when you use honey or they use some fruit or whatever or something sweet that obviously you want to drink this really cold. So threw it in the freezer, cold it up, and everything went all right. So
yes, it is a glass bottle to the
man,
price.
I really want a cigar right now, man. Sipping on this, man.
All right. I'm gonna present mine, and we're gonna go in order, and then James, and then you.
Maybe there's a genie in there. Come on, genie, come on. I always wish for more wishes when you get your 3 wishes. And the genie's name is Aloysius.
Oh, Saint Aloysius. I asked Saint Aloysius to pray for me usually. All right. If I can get this cap open, I'll be doing well.
What's your first wish? More wishes. What's your second wish? More wishes. What's your third wish? More wishes.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I got a little issue here.
That's how you scam the genie. Yeah, Ronald Simpson. You have any more of those rum chadas that your wife likes? Come on with the rum chata.
Right now, a genie is a jinn. It's a Arabic demonic spirit, and she talked about that in her book. That book I was showing you the other night, the Secret Doctrine. She talked about the jinnies.
They showed jinns on camera, on the paranormal caught on camera show on the Travel Channel, and they were in the Middle East, and yeah, they're demonic, mischievous. They're demons, basically. All right.
Now here's the liquor. It's probably, I think what they're using is Taka 100 proof vodka, which is neutral in the flavor generally, and they're adding flavors to it. Okay, and they claim they're adding natural flavors, and you know it's so fabulous. 49 cents a bottle. I can't complain, even if it's bad. I haven't lost anything. I'm gonna update the comments in a little bit, you all. Okay. I'm picking up, I don't want to say Cool Whip, but well, I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells just what I thought it was going to smell like. Strawberry shortcake. No, I'm not joking. It smells like whipped cream, the strawberry shortcake itself, and the acidic strawberry aroma. How they achieve that, this I do not know. But it's very interesting. I'm going to look up and see if anybody's done any reviews of this 99 Whipped. I looked for the 99 brand mangoes, and not a single person had done a review. All right. Cheers.
I think that concept is great, that bucket. I mean, more companies should do that, really.
Yeah, Mathern's got this big bucket for $7.99. I said, wait, that's 49 cents a bottle. I'll buy it. And then you can just, like I did tonight, you reach in there with your eyes closed and you get a surprise every Friday, right?
Yeah, like a Cracker Jack box, if you
Right.
for those that are old enough to remember that.
But this is a Cracker Jack that'll crack your jack. All right.
Lady Godiva was a freedom rider.
Right. Didn't care if the whole world looked. All right. Well, the mouthfeel, as you would imagine, is very thick and syrupy. That's why these got to be ice cold. You've got to keep them in the freezer. If you, by any bad decision, Ronnie S. found this out live one night. He had one he drank warm. Ugh. He said, oh no, these have got to be in the freezer. At a minimum, put it on ice. And that's not going to really work.
Who dat?
Sorry.
Andromeda Galaxy, come in. This is Earth.
What was that HAL 9000 contact me? All right. Look, it was Dr. Floyd. It was Dr. Floyd contacting him. All right. There's a little wood I'm picking up. Now, look, I don't think this is aged in wood. I don't think it's aged at all. They're taking grain spirits, maybe Taka vodka, and they're adding the flavoring, and they're bottling it in Louisville, Kentucky, and sending it wherever they want to send it. Okay. It tastes pretty good. I mean, it's super sugary sweet. You're talking about dessert. This is it. This is the ultimate dessert product. It tastes like a very sugary sweet strawberry shortcake. If you don't like super sweet liquors, this is going to gag you. It's going to turn you off. It's going to make you wish you would take a booster right now. Then you would still get fooled.
The
But
booster is coming. Yes. Instead of Santa Claus, the booster's coming.
right. To town. He knows what you've been doing because he's probably spying on you through the internet. He knows.
They should have little cartoons in the shape of what do you call COVID-19 viruses dancing around. You know, like follow the bouncing ball, like and just make a song.
He knows how many people in your exact neighborhood have symptoms, which is oddly strange. All right, which means you're being tracked. All right, anyway. I like it. It's got a strange little, I don't want to say bitter undertaste, but there is some kind of undertaste. And I'm not saying it's a bad taste. It's either wood barrel or Takavaka has like a little bite to it at the bottom. So it could be that. I think it's very nice. I think the score is going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be as good as the mango. That mango was out of the ballpark. But this is very good if you're trying to rot your teeth out and get a major sugar rush and all of that. So now we're going to New Jersey. We got two Southerners. Well, actually not really, because Jean-Pierre is from New Jersey. So one Southerner and two New York, Northeast.
Hey, Jay, look, I've been living down here now 15 years. I lived in Virginia for 4 years, then went back home to Jersey, lived in Alabama for 15. I'm in Georgia now, so hey, I guess adopted. But yeah, I always bleed Jersey blue.
Right. So we'll give you an honorary Southern degree.
Okay.
All right. Now James is showcased.
Yeah. Could you do me a favor? Could you go to Jean-Pierre, because I have to get my rubber thingy to get this cap off.
You have the same trouble I had. Okay. Same trouble I had. Okay.
Yeah. You go to Jean-Pierre with the Jack Daniel's honey.
I had to get my rubber.
I got to get my rubber, folks.
I had to get my rubber thingy. And I got my rubber thingy, and it worked. All right, go, Jean-Pierre, the Haitian beverage ramble. You got to unmute yourself. You're muted.
Okay. Yeah, the first time tonight, joining y'all on Fandango Friday. And hold on one second. I'm sorry. Here we go. Jack Daniel's honey, as when I'm drinking Tennessee honey. This is the original recipe. Honey liqueur blended with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. And you know what? I think this is a great idea. I've been sipping on this for a little bit. I just had some dinner just now. I had a salad with some chicken. I put some rotisserie chicken on top of it. I bought from Walmart, and had a salad, and I finished it off with a nice beer, and one of the beers that your daughter said was the greatest beer in the world, and I'll leave that right there. I think you might know what that is, my friend.
Yeah, it's got a black label.
Yes,
and it was discontinued. All right.
Yeah, but this is what I'm sipping on tonight, and I'm really enjoying this. It's nice. It's cold. Again, like you said, Jay, these sort of beverages, you have to drink them extra cold, not room temperature, ice cold. And this is going down very smooth, very easy. I'm not getting any of that oak or for what you get from most whiskeys that you taste. But to me, it's nice, and it's going down real sipping on this. It's not too bad of a whiskey, and I don't know. I think it'd be better just by itself. I wouldn't. Some probably say maybe you want to do a chaser, mix it with a Sprite or some ginger ale. You can do that, but I think by itself, I think it's pretty decent. If you want to put a little lime and kind of want to put some ice and lime, kind of shake it up a little bit. In this size glass, cocktail glasses, or for a little cocktail, you want to put maybe. Throwing a little mint into this, you can do that. but which would work just well as a nice little cocktail. But this
How
is
about Sean? I'm not going to do like somebody in another hangout and interrupt you constantly. But what about? Yeah, I watch everything. What about the honey? Is it really good, strong honey, or is it just a taste, a little faint?
I think it's a balance of both. I think the honey is very much present, but you get more of the whiskey than you do the honey. I would say ratio. I would say 60% whiskey, 40% honey.
All right. And do you like Jack Daniels on its own, or you're not much of?
Oh yeah, come on, man. Jack Daniels been around forever. Yeah, but I definitely enjoy it. Like I said, a nice glass by itself. I don't chase it. No ice, nothing. I mean, with certain dark liquors, rum, whiskey, bourbon, brandy. There's certain things that I don't want to chase it with an ice unless I feel like I want to do something cold. But most times, given a shot glass, or rock glass, and I'm good for the evening. So I just can't do the ice and all that stuff on it. Dwyer Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
I know people.
Talking about Dewar's Scotch whiskey.
Right.
I have a Dewar's or Dewars. I have Dewar's Scotch coming up, a 12-year age. And when I tell y'all the price I paid for that bottle, you're gonna either think I'm going crazy or that I'm an absolute liar. But I swear, when I tell you the price I paid, it's the truth. Now, but that's another story for another day. We're gonna do so. James is gonna do his. You seem to enjoy the honey.
Same bad time, same bad channel. There, that's a story for another day. Right. Now, Geordie K, right?
Yeah, he's from Scotland.
I believe I met him.
Yeah, he was on one of our hangouts.
Right, Geordie K. Many years ago, I didn't feel like spending the money, so I used a plastic supermarket bag, and it was successful. We'll leave it at that. All right, now
hold on, Geordie K, not Murray the K.
Yeah, now that was like a radio disc jockey, right? Murray K. All right, now for the very complex, wow, succulent Chambord. Now, it is very complex, a blend of spices and fruits, mostly berries, with 6-year-old French cognac.
Yeah.
Used as an infusion mechanism, the alcohol to suck out all the goodness. Now the aroma is like the ultimate fruit salad. Fresh fruits. I mean, if you go to a fancy wedding reception and they have the punch bowl with the fountain with the champagne and there's all kinds of fruits in there.
Yeah.
This is the most delectable aroma that I've ever smelled. Okay. Now I shall pour the Chambord. Chambord or Chambord? Chambord.
Chambord, yeah.
Chambord.
That's a nice looking shot glass, James.
Yes, and it's becoming topless as time goes by. Soon it will be topless. All right. It's thick. That's why I haven't busted it yet. It's like that Dollar Tree wine glass that me and Ronald has.
I used that yesterday in a review.
This is a liquid dessert, to say the least. And it's not overly sweet either. You really get the flavor of all those fresh berries. The aroma. Yeah, I would imagine it would be a fantastic additive to many things. Uh, Maybe a really great home baked piece of cake, not chocolate cake, but vanilla cake. You, the fruity stuff tastes better on vanilla cake, pound cake. Um, they used to use a pound of butter to make pound cake, not anymore. Not that you have to pound it, with a mallet, but anyway, it's really good. I'm trying to detect the spices.
But you'll probably gain a pound eating it.
You'll gain a pound. Maybe that's the reason why. There's various reasons why they call it that. Date in a can? What is that? The gin promise you girls in a can?
No. Read this.
Oh, the date. Oh.
He wants to send me the Scottish beer. I can get the Scottish beer, but I'm having trouble finding good dates on the cans. And I don't want him to send this stuff and then I turn around a week later and it's got fresh cans on the shelf,
Yeah, and people that send you things should not demand or throw it up to your face that you owe them your soul. They should do it out of the goodness of their heart for their love of the shows.
Yeah, it's a big mistake. It's a big mistake if they do think that.
If they think, because that has happened in the community. A lot of undesirable.
You see what's in my hands right now?
Nothing.
That's what the payback is.
Conscious pilot. You wash your hands with the situation.
I could tell you stories about.
I'm glad to do the reviews. I'm happy to do the reviews when people send me stuff. But I'm telling them up front. I don't think you should send me stuff.
And you get people that go, hey, you owe me something. I sent you a case of this and a case of that. How come you're not? No, forget it. You're gonna get nothing, honey.
Right.
Anyway, I detect the cinnamon and a hell of a lot of fruit in both flavor and aroma. And it's surprisingly not too sweet, considering what the glass bottle looks like. I thought it was going to be real syrupy. And, honestly, there are other liqueurs that are too sweet to me, like Amaretto, Jägermeister's a bit too sweet. But this is pretty damn good. I mean, I'm sure that the other spices are in here, but what I get is clove and cinnamon. And all right, I do taste the Madagascar vanilla. I do taste it because it has a slight creamy flavor, which is what vanilla does. Like cream soda is really vanilla soda.
Yeah, you're right. And interesting thing about that liqueur you're drinking is it brings in history, because what they're telling us, they're using French brandy, Madagascar vanilla, and Morocco
citrus peel.
And that brings us back to the history of the French Empire, which most of the French Empire has been assembled. But although France still does own some territories around the world, by the way, quite a few. But even in Canada,
the Caribbean, they have some. They still have, I think, a couple islands.
More than a couple, and also they're the only country to own a territory in the South American mainland. Also, France owns territories in the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and but the funny thing about it, Morocco, they ruled French Morocco until 1956, Madagascar until 1960. And there's still one country today, now, I'm talking about 2021, that rules two territories in Morocco. And most people are not aware of that. But and they say they're never giving it up. They said they'll never give it up. And Morocco says, we want it back. And we might have to take it by force. And the country says, go ahead and try. Why are you waiting? But anyway, so that's a point of contention.
So the Netherlands Antilles would be Bonaire, Curacao, and Aruba, right? So South Caribbean.
Yeah, and also Saint Eustatius and San Martin. San Martin is an island that's cut in half. The north side is owned by one country, the Netherlands, I think, and the south side is owned by France. Yeah, on the north it's Saint Martin, and on the south is Saint Martin.
Saint Martin.
It's one of the few islands that's owned by two different countries. Okay.
This is a liqueur of exceptional flavor, aroma, quality, and it's it's befitting a kickoff to this weekend. Miscellaneous, say. It's fun if the right people are sending you stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because
like you and you back and forth,
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not theoretically opposed to beer trades.
Like Dr. Dave Coulter, unfortunately,
there's a good example.
Was sent a case of, I guess, craft beers, and they were busted inside, and they're poorly packed, I guess. And the person right away demanded payback and wanted him to send a case to the guy, to the sender. Return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such phone. Yeah, so the guy wanted payback, and he was pushy about it, and it became like a big war in the booze community. So
if you're sending beer, shipping it, pack it correctly.
Yes, listen to Jean-Pierre. Don't be an imbecile, like Mo Howard used to say.
I did it. Someone I know sent me some beers. For me, I sent some beers to him, and I made sure that thing was going to be tight. Tight. I mean, from newspapers to whatever foam.
All right. Here's
peanuts.
Look. I understand all that. Here's my attitude.
I'm a hummingbird. Look at me. I'm a hummingbird. We know. Yeah, packing. Yes, foam. In other words, pack it good or don't send it.
Right. My attitude is that I get so many beers in Louisiana, I can't run out of products. So there's no incentive for me to get beers from, South Florida, Northwest Washington, Eastern Hawaii, Orange Free State, French Congo, or Belgian Congo, or anywhere else, because I can't keep up with what I can get at this store right here. So there's no point to it. And people like,
there's a certain someone who is envious of the fact that you have a cornucopia of fermented beverages at your fingertips at a rock bottom discount price. But we won't mention.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Move away so I can go pay a lot of money? All right, James.
Just like it is like paying a lot of money in Alabama. You don't want to go there. No.
You might want to buy barbecue in Alabama, but you don't want to buy liquor.
Oh, really? Liquor's pricey there?
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Only the government can sell liquor, and it's controlled. They control the price.
Yeah, but it's right next to Mississippi, right? Or Louisiana?
Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama has if you look at the listing of taxes in terms of the top 5 in the country in terms of not just beer, not just spirits, but beer and wine, Alabama's in the top 5. It's very expensive.
Gee whiz, that sucks. I thought it was pricey up here, which it is, but I guess it's not the only region. But anyway, this is pretty outstanding, only because it's not too sweet. Only.
Now, I'm curious. I like the fact that what you're drinking is reserved. It's like dialed back in its sweetness. What is pompous? You're saying that is a little pompous.
No, we could be pompous because we are the very best intergalactic show in the cosmos, in the universe. So we can afford to be like Nature Boy Ric Flair from the Red, going woo, you know, go woo, start strutting around.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I was a little confused. I'm trying to figure out what pompous, what that statement means. I'm a little.
What arrogance?
But like I say, I'm not an arrogant person. And like I say, anybody that takes issue with anything said on this channel has 30 minutes free airtime to state their opinions. That's the best bargain on the internet. I don't know of any YouTube channel on the internet that gets 30 minutes free airtime. So,
right, you have 30 minutes of free airtime, which means you can only breathe oxygen for 30 minutes. Otherwise, you will be interrupted by Mr. Tirio or whoever else is around. So you can breathe for 30 minutes. Airtime.
no, honestly, I think it's a great bargain because I've had people over the years say, oh, I don't like what you said about this beer company and all of that. And I'll say, I'll tell you what, I got a great bargain for you. You can actually come on to this channel and state your opinion up to 30 minutes uninterrupted, as long as you don't use foul language or whatever. Now, you got to remember
foul language. Like you can't say chicken, turkey, pheasants, quail.
Right.
Foul.
Now the risk is that there's going to be a rebuttal, although I could agree with you. And I don't think people are willing to deal with the rebuttal part. Jason, Jason, I wish I had kept the Schaefer Light. That was a mistake. I had a bottle of Schaefer Light, but the original Nature Boy. Okay. No, I'll never get rid of it, Kevin. All right, now's the part of the show where we give our scores. And no, I don't. Yeah, I don't understand that pompous comment, but that's okay, because it could be just me not understanding.
Hey, move on.
But anyway,
move on from that BS, Jay.
Here we go. Here we go.
You're not pompous at all.
So the only beer that matters to you is stuff from Louisiana.
No, it's not that it's from Louisiana. It's that he has access to so many brands in Louisiana.
Because you live in a city that is very populated by so many and visited by so many across the world. New Orleans is a world-class city. It's
and we get beers from Oregon, New York, Canada, all over the world. So what I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to say is we get so many. Right, there's so many that there's no incentive for me to do a trade. I'm not disparaging a trade. I'm not saying people that trade beer are fools or inferior in any way. I'm saying that I have no interest in it. All right. I know some people that love to go to the railroad track and look at what trains are passing by. And they write it down. They say, oh, I saw Kansas City Southern number. That's fine. I'm not against that. But I'm not interested in seeing what Kansas City Southern railroad trains are passing by. Do you understand?
You realize if Ronald Tirio got involved with all that trading of hooch and beer, hey, Masumi, good morning. Good morning. I hope the weather is nice in Japan. If Ronald Tirio got involved in all that trading and shipping to different people, you realize how many times he's got to get in the car and drive over to either like the UPS store or to the post office, back and forth. Come on.
Right. It's to do something that I'm not interested in doing. It's not a disparagement against it. People might tell me, oh, I have this 3-hour ballet video I'd like you to watch. It's the most fabulous ballet I ever saw. It's an interpretation of the Nutcracker Suite. It's only a 3-hour video, and I would love you to watch it and give me a 20-page evaluation of it. I would tell them, well, no, I'm not really interested in ballet, but I appreciate you sending me the video, but I don't think I'm going to watch it. And then if the person came back and said, oh, so you hate ballet and you think people that watch ballet are inferior in some way, I would say, no, I'm not interested in it. I don't insist that people follow things that I'm interested in.
It becomes a real pain, though. You got to keep on packing boxes, and you got to buy the stuff to pack it with, and you got to ship it. And, you know, it really is a nuisance.
All right, no, I'm not saying it doesn't interest me.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't interest me. I'm saying it doesn't interest me to the extent that I would be I would have the drive to go send and do trades. That's all. Yeah. So it doesn't. Yeah, it only interests me in theory, not in fact. Right. Yeah. So good. We cleared it up. Yeah. So no, I would be in. Yeah. No, I'm not that interested. Yeah. You're right. But in theory, yes. In theory, I'm interested. In a practical sense, I would not be necessarily interested. All right. Now, so the 99 whipped, I'm going to write the score in right now. I think I'm going to give it, let's see. Let me try to edit this 99 whipped. I'm going to score it. I like it a lot, but I wouldn't eat something. I wouldn't drink or eat something that sweet too much because I feel it would be too much. But I like it. I think they did a great job. A strawberry shortcake is supposed to be super duper sweet. It also has a little acidity going. So here's my score. Yeah, I think that's fair. $97 out of 100. Now, James is going to do his score.
Okay. Sometimes you try something new and it ends up being a winner, and this one definitely is. This one hit a home run with the bases loaded, and I have to give this. I got to give it 100% out of 100. I mean, I do like the cream liqueurs. I do like the cream liqueurs, but because of the complexity of this and what goes into it, you know, not the violin playing by the company, but what actually goes into it, the ingredients, impresses me very much, and I just have to give it that high score.
Like I always say, you got to call it as you see it. You got to call it as you see it.
As I see
Now,
it.
Jean-Pierre's going to score the Jack Daniel's Honey 70 proof. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I think this is a very enjoyable, a spirit. For those, I prefer brown liquors than I do white clear liquors for reasons. But anyway, this is very, very enjoyable. The honey is very much balanced with the whiskey. Again, I say and I mentioned earlier, everyone to watch. If you want to mix it with, ginger ale Sprite, you can. If you want to, put some mint leaves and a little lemon, a splash of lemon, whatever, and some mint, and kind of do your own little cocktail with some ice, you could. I think this would be a good, fixer. Then again, if you have a cold, mix it with some tea. This would be good.
A hot toddy.
A hot toddy, exactly. But something like this, because of the honey, as you mentioned, Jay, with the product you had, has to be super, super, super duper cold. So I'm gonna go with this is a 93 score for me for the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey Whiskey.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, I think this would be good. No, go ahead.
No, so we'll go back to the comments and then we'll do our showcase.
I think this will be a good additive to like a frozen daiquiri, with tropical fruits or,
It could be.
Inspiration.
Again, the ABV is very low. As it said, it's only 16%, right? So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a liqueur instead of a hard liquor. Some of them are higher, some of them are lower. YouTube channel, what inspired? Oh, yeah. Well, what inspired you? Well, you created your YouTube channel as a spectator first, right? Because
Exactly.
yeah, like
Yeah,
And
I made the channel so I can make comments on other people. Here's my answer.
oh, it seemed like a fun thing to do. Just reading reviews was a bit of a drab.
Yeah,
well,
I like to read the beer reviews, but it seemed like it would be more fun to do like live, recorded interaction with people, and it worked out for the most part. Oh, James is sampling Chambord.
yeah, Chambord, a fruit packed and spice packed French cognac, mostly berries. All right.
Oh, I'm definitely going to put that on my to buy list. And folks, if you buy a full size bottle of Chambord, you are going to pay a good amount more than $10. Let me assure you.
Yeah,
but it's worth it, right?
yeah. I mean, for the show, it's really for those that want to be on the show. It's really worth getting the airline bottles. I mean, really.
These airline bottles are the best value on the market for sampling, boy, I'll tell you. Now, to do the showcase and the promos. Oh, what did you say? You insist that I try some more some more Dickel Tabasco? Oh, well, if people insist.
George Dickel Tabasco barrel finish.
Well, since you insist, folks.
And okay, how long had you had it in the freezer, Jay?
About a month.
Oh wow! Here we go.
Thank you, David Garlapede, for this. He gave me this bottle as a gift, and I really appreciate it. Oh. All right, Tennessee whiskey with Tabasco sauce. I had the Southern Comfort Tabasco collaboration that was discontinued, but I had it, and it was nice. Jean-Pierre was upset about Miller Coors, Molson Coors, getting rid of 11 brands. But look, these 11 brands, they're not selling too well. I go to these convenience stores, and they've got so many of them on the shelf just sitting there, nobody buying them.
Getting back to what you just said about before you talk about the beer, what we were talking about just now, what you were just talking about just now about this.
I was talking about the Tabasco. Okay, this is spicy like Tabasco. Woo.
Okay.
Toot toot. And I was talking about the 11 brands that Molson Coors cut.
And I know about that, but there's something else in between. You mentioned something else, but anyway, getting back to that, the Tabasco brand, that liquor.
Wait. I'm gonna let you talk for a moment. Let me close this out so I can shut up. Let me close mine out. Just to go in order. All right. So, well, if you want to drink a whiskey that's infused with Tabasco sauce, this could be a good choice. But you can go to International Market in Metairie, Louisiana. I know this. They have bottles of the Southern Comfort Tabasco still on the shelves right now. This is a true story. Liter bottles, not 750, liter bottles for $3.99. This is not a joke.
Wow.
Now beat that price. All right. Okay. Oh, I could taste the wood. Oh, all the charred oak. Ooh. All right. Now for promos, Wednesday night we're doing Old English 800 brand malt liquor. A lot of people are going to say, "Oh no." I'll say, "Oh well." It's an appropriate thing because now it's being discontinued apparently. So
yeah. I will try to get the high gravity. I know one spot can get the high gravity, but Unfortunately, just like when I did the Schlitz, the red can, I looked at the date and I said, "Holy mother, whatever." I said, So, but I can definitely get the OE 800. So,
You said, "Oh, mother, father, motor scooter."
yeah,
All right,
exactly.
now here is Canadian Gold. They claim it's Canada's finest, which is strange because it's only $9.99 a bottle. Might make you think that it's a little bit overhyped, but it's going up against Canadian Club Small Batch, age 12 years. John Anile gave this to me. If this is a mismatch, this is like the most glaring mismatch ever. This is going to be an astronomically imbalanced review. So get ready because Canadian Club's going to destroy it tomorrow morning at dawn. So if y'all are waking up, rubbing the sleep out of your eyes, trying to get over our wild Friday night, watch me present that and all of that. Now, James P. Madonna, any promo, and then we're going to go to Jean. He's going to talk. And then we're going to close it out.
No, I got no shows. I won't be home. I'll be away for the weekend, and that's about it, really. Looking forward to the next Fandango Friday because I know you're doing something that you feel a lot of people won't be able to get.
Hey, Nina!
Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late to the party. I tend to be. I got a liquor tonight. I wouldn't normally be drinking this. I kind of think this is a holiday cream liqueur. But I got a pairing that this works really well with. I've got a cream ale. So I've got the cream ale.
Now, hold on. We're going to get back to you. Now, James was saying something about bringing something that nobody can get. Now, are you referring to my
Nina Pastina?
These 99s?
Oh no, I'm looking forward to the next Fandango Friday because on Wednesday you are doing something that you told me people might have a hard time finding. So you might.
Old English. I think Old English is probably pretty common.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, for those that want to go the malt liquor route, and you might get one or two people that have it.
I guess you could say we'll be slumming it. All right. Now,
I'll be by my sister's. Sunday's my birthday, so she wants to do something.
And early happy birthday, James.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy upcoming birthday, and I hope you have a good time at your sister's over there in New Jersey. And then the next Wednesday is going to be Imperial IPAs or strong IPAs, so that'll be a good one. Now, Beverage Ramble, do you have any things to say? Because Nina's going to do a showcase.
Okay, all I was going to say is that I'm very disappointed with the news that came out today, and some of these. But I'm looking at some of the brands they were mentioning in the article. I think the biggest one was Keystone Ice is the one that said they're going to stop doing.
Ooh, that's heartbreaking. Can you give me a rundown of what you remember from that list, John?
I think Keystone Ice, Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor Ice.
Ice Brewed Ale.
Right, the Ice Brewed Ale. I think Milwaukee's Best Premium also was on that
that's
list.
a good one.
Yeah. So, and let me see.
How about Hams?
Old English High Gravity.
No. Old English High Gravity. No, Old English Malt Liquor, they said.
I thought it was the High Gravity they said they're going to get rid of.
Oh, no, maybe the article.
Yeah,
maybe the article I read was inaccurate. And they said Miller High Life Light.
Yeah, which to me, I like High Life, but I think the High Life Light tastes a lot better than the High Life. But that's just me. But some of the things I posted, I was like, look. The average beer guy, they like these brands. This is what they enjoy. Oh yeah, Milwaukee's Best Ice was gonna hang around for a while too.
Magnum, fine malt liquor. Magnum's being discontinued.
Yeah.
Henry Weinhardt. Nobody cares about Henry Weinhardt's. All right, now, well, we better go. We better go to
So
Nina.
I was disappointed, but at the end of the day, is what it is. As you said, it's part of the business. Whatever, streamlined. But for the working guy who comes home who wants to save some money in his pocket, these beers are what they are. But one thing I will not be buying Miller Lite. So
Yeah, neither me.
go ahead, Nina. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Neither me. Now, Nina's going to take the floor.
All right, so I've got the rum chata. This is in my family more of a holiday beverage. It's a cream liqueur. What the heck is in this? I know it's got vanilla. It's got cinnamon. I always wanted to say it was like a horchata kind of thing. I really should have done my research. But it's a cream liqueur. It's got rum. I'm not sure what like the active ingredient is that makes it this chata, other than I know like there's horchata that's
Right.
what the heck is in that? Anyway, I don't know if it's actually in that category. Caribbean rum with real dairy cream, natural and artificial flavors. So anyway, they give you this kind of a funky smelling, very bright, very cinnamon in your face. Kind of smells like a cookie, sort of a deal going on. And you got the vanilla note. Now that I know that it's in there, kind of like an Oreo cream, but it's not as sweet. It's a little bit dulled back with being a real cream, and then you got that cinnamon, which you don't get in an Oreo. But it's you can add this to your coffee. It's one of those multi-purpose things. I just saw it sitting in the refrigerator and realized that it's probably the end of the line for this. 13.75% alcohol by volume. So I'll go in for the taste on this one. It's going to be a little spicy, kind of like your the Fireball. I don't know if you've had that on the program yet.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I tried that. It's delicious. Good over vanilla ice cream too. That rum chata.
This stuff's delicious. You're right. What can I say? It's an island beverage. Kind of reminds me of. Are they Vietnamese coffees or is it Thai iced tea? The red iced tea things that you can get in those red teas they have in the Thai restaurants. Those are real good. It kind of reminds me of that. The finish, though, I mean, it's really like an oatmeal cookie sort of a taste. It's the same ingredients pretty much. Anyway, there's not much to say about it. It's a nice little kind of like a warmer. If you got somebody who won't drink, there's Baileys you can pass them, or you could pass them something like this if you really want to excite their palate. And so it is a horchata con Ron. So it's got your name on it. You should try this stuff, Ron, if you haven't yet.
Horchata with rum. Yeah, I plan to try it.
So I'm pairing this. I don't normally just drink liquors. They're usually a sidecar for me, or in a cocktail. But we're not making cocktails tonight. We're doing a sidecar. And I've got a beer. This is a local baseball team, the Waves, out of Newport. They're like an old-timey. Well, I don't know if they're an old-timey team. The field that they play at is known for the old-time, baseball uniforms and all that kind of stuff. They play games like that there. But this might be the Newport team. Roll with the Waves is their slogan. And Shadzon Brewery out of West Kingston, they came up with this cream ale. Everyone's been making a cream ale. I know Narragansett is re-releasing their cream ale, and I'm really looking forward to that.
I reviewed that one time.
Yeah. So we've rebought the brewery, the Narragansett Beer Brewery here in Rhode Island. Buy a case of beer and we build a brewery. So that was their program for a while, and it seems to have worked out because they've built the brewery. They're having a bunch of sours that they're releasing. But I'm really looking forward to, I know. I'm really looking forward to, there's going to be a bunch of them on tap on opening night. But, not to detract from what Shadzon's doing, but they've got their cream ale coming out, and I think that's hopefully going to be a winner, because I'm pretty sure that they were one of the main players in the cream ale game early on. So I'm going to go in for a swig of this Waves by Shadzon.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. So this is a great beer. what can I say? It's got that egginess to it, but not like a sulfur egginess. Kind of like I don't know. You get almost like the feeling that you're eating like a cheesecake or something from this kind of a beer. Obviously, I'm pairing it with this horchata stuff, so my whole palate right now is like a dessert palate. I feel like I'm eating cheesecake, and I really can't go wrong with that. Or like cannoli filling. Um, it's just it's a real delight what I'm feeling right now and experiencing. I know the hops are a superstar in this, and I don't know, they're not like jumping out, and that might be a good thing. I wish I knew exactly what hops they're using. I believe they might be like Galaxy. It's not Galaxy. I really, again, should have done my homework, but this is kind of a spur of the moment. Real satisfying hops, real neutral. You get that. I don't know if it's corn or what, but the whole thing plays well together. It's a good blend. Great sidecar, the horchata.
What's the rum chata proof? 70? No.
17. 13 and 3/4. So 13.75.
All right.
So that would be a good holiday beverage to have, Nina, right?
I mean, if you were of like the Puerto Rican persuasion, I think it is, where you cook a lot with like eggnog, you would do this. You could do this any day. I don't know exactly what food you would pair this with. Maybe like mofongo might be might be something that would work. Something really ricey maybe would be nice. But yeah, you could do this any day. If you weren't into ice cream, this could be kind of your dairy dessert kind of.
I think ice cream probably would pair well with this, in my opinion. Vanilla ice cream.
Like a hoodsy or something would be nice. Get the chocolate and the vanilla in like one little cup.
Right.
I like mofongo with chicharron. It's good.
And what beer you drinking, Nina?
This is the Waves Cream Ale by Shadzon Brewery out of West Kingston, Rhode Island. And it's got that nice eggy note to it. Or not like, a sulfur egg, but it's hard to really describe. Like that Frenchy kind of, whatchamacallit, croque madame kind of bechamel sort of a thing going. It's pretty good.
Okay.
How do you score the rum chata?
That's a pretty good beverage, and in the cream liqueur style, I'm gonna put it in there with like Bailey's or Murphy. What is it? Is it Murphy's the Irish cream? Murphy's Irish cream. Anyway, it's up there with those. In the style, it's ranked fairly high. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I've never seen a competitor for it, and I've tried the other flavors like the lemon, which I thought were kind of weird. But this rum chata, I'm going to give it a high score, probably a 98. Yeah, for sure. In the style, it's a special thing.
I think, James, you gave it a similar score, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought it in a little airline bottle. I loved it. I mean, it was kind of tough comparing it to the other creams, even though I did like the one by Black Button Distillery, Rochester, New York. Their creamed whiskey, like the American version of Bailey's Irish cream. It was right up there. It was excellent, and let me say.
Yeah, good old rum chata. I have a guy. There's a guy I work with. He always takes the bottle when it arrives, and he says, "Man, I could drink a whole bottle of that in one night. I could drink a whole bottle in one night." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "I bet you get sick." He said, "I don't get sick. I could drink it easy." He's a big old guy, though. I said, "Okay." He claims he could drink a whole bottle in one night. I wouldn't try to do it. But now. Any last promos, because we're going to get off of this, and James is going to close us out with a musical selection. Now, just to throw in a bonus, or as they say in Louisiana, lagniappe, to throw in some lagniappe, Nina is going to give a score. I'm not going to post it, but Nina's going to give a score for the cream ale.
Oh, for sure. So in this cream ale style, this one's a little bit on the artisan kind of a tinge. It doesn't have that satisfaction. Well, it does. It has that satisfaction of the Genesee cream ale. It goes that extra bit that's unnecessary, in my opinion, with the hop. It's neutral enough. So I'm probably going to give this cream ale a 90, 95, which is an honest rating on this one. Yeah, it's great. It's my favorite local artisan cream ale that I've tried. It's a little better than Gray Sail. That was a little on the sulfur side. Right.
A little sulfury. Well, sulfur has its place. I did a review of the Narragansett Cream Ale years ago, but I wasn't totally thrilled. But that was back in the days when Narragansett was sort of like down and out. So if I was able to get
lager is their best without question. I can get it here in Georgia easily, and I can get it on draft. I was at a birthday party for someone, and it was like, I think, game 6 or whatever of the Eastern Conference Finals between Atlanta and Milwaukee. I was at a hotel. I saw they had Narragansett on tap. Picked it up. Man, talk about smooth, good beer. But
and you got
I can't get it. I can get it in cans in Georgia, but on draft, fabulous.
It's phenomenal.
What kind of beer was the Fresh Catch? Narragansett Fresh Catch with the Red Lobster on the front? What was that?
I don't know what you would call that. It was an ale. They were calling it a session ale. So I guess, in the ale family, it was a nice dry beer. I wouldn't call it an ale. It wasn't heavy. It didn't have a lot of like a weedy property to it. It had more of a Pilsner quality with the hop.
This is the lager.
Now, James is observant and he has a good memory, because most people would have not remembered that Fresh Catch that had a lobster on it. I remember now. I had forgotten.
This one, the Narragansett can I saw at the liquor store here in Georgia was the logo. I think it was just a fish, whatever was on it. But but
now
clam.
Nina's wearing a wrestling shirt. I noticed Nina's got a wrestling.
Oh, China from up near Bumpy, Londonderry, New Hampshire. She was the what was she? The 8th wonder of the world, or the 9th wonder of the world?
Yeah, it's a shame. She Joni died of a drug overdose. She's from Rochester, New York, originally.
I think no. Was she from Rochester? Or was she from Londonderry? I don't know. That's where she called home. So
Londonderry. No, that's where she shared a home with Triple H before Stephanie McMahon stole him.
Yeah, and then she was dating that jerk off, whatever that guy was, that other wrestler.
Russo?
Not Russo, but some other wrestler, part of the Triple H. I'm trying to think what his, he was on the VH1 radio. Yeah, it might have been him. And
sound like it's time for the sequel to the very popular wrestling show that we did one night, where we had we had
the Glow Girls, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, with Jackie Stallone.
Yeah, good old days. That's when wrestling was fun. AWA, NWA. What was the other wrestling? UWF. Some great wrestling. WWE, WWF. Man, I miss those days, man.
Yeah, there's no Friday night like there used to be anymore.
Nope.
Well, you know why that show got canceled? The Glow Girls. It was held in the Riviera Hotel, well, the late Riviera Hotel in Vegas, and the owner, this old geezer, rich old geezer, he was married to Pia Zadora, who was a popular singer at the time, and she was having an affair with one of the, I guess, bookers or promoters or somebody involved with Glow that was being televised at the Riviera, and then he just that's it.
Now this was the scripted series, right? Glow, that with all the those women were very athletic that participated in that show.
What's her
That was
name?
impressive.
Tina Ferrari became in the WWE. Oh man, where's she? She had the title for this period of time. Yeah, in the WWE, she had the women's title, but not. She wasn't called Tina Ferrari. I forget, but it was back in, I guess, the Ivory. There you go. Thank you. Ivory. Yeah, I don't know why they called her Ivory, because she had a very olive, tan complexion. I don't know who came up with that name, but
that was what she was aspiring. Maybe she was aspiring to that. All right, anyway, thanks. Well, we don't want to get too much into the rabbit hole of professional wrestling. That'll turn into about a 10-hour video, and we'll have about.
That's what Baby Finster was shaving with the electric razor.
All right.
Bugs Bunny's condominium there. Adult videos and drug payments are crazy.
Yeah. Right now, I'm washing things down with natty, like Mr. Light beer.
Are they still making that Natter Days beer? I haven't seen that in a while.
What? Natty what?
Natter Days. It was like a strawberry beer. Very tart.
Yeah, I think they're gonna cut it.
Yeah.
No, never mind. They are still making it. They're gonna cut the Key Lightful from Keystone Key Lightful.
I never did find that.
Never, same here.
It was all right.
So what's this I hear about a Ronald Sutton Wednesday night program or Thursday night program? This might need a shout out. This might need a promo. Anybody have any
off air
inside baseball on that one?
Off air? Why would he want to go off air?
All right. Anyway, murmur, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. We're gonna get off of this, and so people join us soon. We'll be around. We're gonna come at you like an affliction, but we'll leave you like an addiction. And James P. Madonna is gonna close us out with a musical accompaniment.
Yes, it was. All right.
It was very good.
Talking about natural lights. Another Friday has whizzed by, so please walk the plank and expedite the pirate ship.
Another rhyme of the ancient mariner, and that's just my interpretation of the situation.
Yes,
right.
Don't step
and
on
I'm
the
going to end by
seat.
saying, you come on back now. You hear?
Take your shoes off.
Set a spell.